I want to start off and give all honors and praises to YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, RAWCHAA, QADASH. I want to give another double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who have taught me this truth and who rule well. Enough respect and salutations and blessings out there to the Akim who's pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother Malachi. I'm here with another lesson. I'm here with the young say maybe a Judite. I don't know, from one of the tribes of Israel, but she had a vision. I can tell that she's from the Christian church. That she may have heard the truth, maybe or maybe not. But from this, I can see she does not have the truth. But she had a dream, and the dream was very symbolic to what the truth is and what I'm going to help try to reveal through the Spirit. And the vision, Salakia, in the title of this YouTube, Salakia, the title of this, I guess you can say the title is called "I Saw a Vision About the End Time and the Dragon." So this is her view of her dream, her vision that she had. All right. So before I even play this video, I want to go ahead and jump into the book of Joel 2:28, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit." So we can see this is the end times. We can see that the spirit is being poured out upon different brothers throughout the different camps. They're posting and putting up they're uploading the videos upon upon the internet, upon the social media, so it can be edifying unto the church. To whereas you see the other different visions that's out there in the world, the Christian church and certain other members that's probably don't even know anything about the Bible, but they're still having visions and dreams, but they cannot interpret it. They cannot see the vision. They're just getting different visions, and it's all parabolic, metaphoric, this in different allegories, similes, personifications, just as it is written in the Bible, just as how it's written when the prophets, how they seen the visions. They seen it, but they could not understand it. All right? So she has a dream, and she could not really understand it. But through the scriptures, hopefully I can kind of bring it out some way to see how the dream was. I can try to interpret it throughout the Spirit. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Exactly. So today's Monday. I was meant to do this video yesterday, Sunday. But yeah, I got this revelation last Sunday, stroke Monday morning. So in the vision, I know it was a vision because it's very, I can tell from dream and vision, but it was a vision because I'm just going to tell, basically I was in the vision, it was like in this pop-up, this pop-up store, like when they're doing like open day at uni, or this pop-up store that's like a market, but it's not like a full-blown market, it was like a pop-up store. And they were like different traders. They were selling different things. And I remember I came in and I went to this young man's this young boy, probably about 15, 14 old, and he was selling something. So I was buying what he was selling, and then I was like, trying to like, okay, he was like packing the stuff for me. And then when I looked over to the wall, I saw in the wall there was like a white plastic thing. And then on that wall was like a massive dragon. So it was like a serpent, but a dragon. And it was pinned to the wall. It couldn't move. But this dragon was like making moves on the wall. And I said to the young boy straight away, "Why is this not killed yet? Why is this there?" And he said to me that the people that are going to kill it have gone to get what they need to kill it, that they're going to come back to kill it. And I'm like looking at it. So I forget about what I even came to the store for. and I just started looking at this dragon, and this dragon was like demonstrating that he was so angry in the war, and he'd be moving around like a serpent, like a snake, but it was a dragon, and it opened his mouth, and in his mouth there was like this dragon was ready for war as well. So it was like the people that are coming to kill him, but he was ready for battle as well. So he opened his mouth, and in his mouth it was like I saw like chariots and men with bows and arrows in the mouth of the dragon. Literally, I saw like, I saw like it was like they were all aligned. They were like an army. They were all like in position, in place. This men, it was a strange sight, because this is a dragon, and in the mouth of the dragon there are men that are ready to come out for war. And in it just opened his mouth like an alligator. His mouth was like the mouth of an alligator, and I could see that in that the mouth is open, there was like little arranged like little men, and they had like this they were on chariots, and they had like arrows and bow, all in position ready to come out. So it was as if the dragon was ready to spit them out to come out for war. So the dragon was very angry and wanted to come out for battle. So, and I was just like, I was just like looking at the dragon. I was so intrigued, like, why is this not killed? Why is this not killed? And then that was the revelation. So I remember when I woke up that morning, it was, I think the enemy tried to steal it from me, but then I think I went back to probably much later in the morning. I was reflecting, and the vision just came back to me, and I'm like, thank you, Holy Spirit. And I spoke to one of my pastors about it, my mentor. And I'm thinking, like, this is some strange dream. I don't understand what this means. Is this some power of father's house or mother's house? My pastor broke it down to me and said, God is just giving me a revelation and a vision of the end time. He said the dragon represents the devil, the old serpent. In the Old Testament, he was the old serpent. In the New Testament, he has become the dragon. And he is, the reason why he's pinned to the wall is because, that's the power of God that's pinning him to the wall. But he's going to be released very soon. Like, end times. Nobody even needs to tell you that end time is coming. We are in end time, but the dragon is ready for war. And he said how about the whole market thing was the fact that life is a market. We're all trading and buying. We're all, if you trade well, you go to heaven. You don't trade well, unfortunately, there is heaven and there is hell. And we came to this world with nothing. We're going to leave with nothing. Our souls are so important, and this dragon is very ready for war. I'm telling you, and I know that when it is, and I know it is God. So the vision, when the guy said they're going to get something to kill him, it is the angel of God that is coming to kill him. It's not like no human being can kill that creature that I saw. No. So he will be killed, but he will be released to wreak havoc before he's killed. I think God just really wants us to get our ways in order. The end time, y'all, is so close. The end time is so close. Like, the devil is raging. The devil is raging against us. Like, he's not playing games. He is raging. He is prepared for war. And the good thing that, you see, those that are in the market trading and selling in life, we're even lucky that the dragon has not yet been released, because if the dragon was released, that market would have been turned upside down. He'd probably be spitting fire and, his men of war. And it's time to really just begin to get our life in order. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. And I'm telling y'all, the devil is not playing games. Y'all think you got time. Y'all think sometimes when I evangelize, I speak to younger people and they're like, oh, I'll accept God when I'm older. Well, who makes you think you're going to be... Who makes you think you're guaranteed tomorrow? You're not guaranteed tomorrow, neither am I. Today is the time to get right with God. Now is the time, because end time is now. Like, the devil is not playing games. Like, when he's released to rule, when he's going to become the president of the whole world, he's going to rule, he's going to turn things upside down. You don't want to... Listen, it's time to start. When other people want to die and they know they're about to die, they start getting their life in order, getting their home in order. What did the Lord say to Hezekiah? Get your home in order, because you're going to die. Every day we wake up in the morning, we should want to get our house, our lives in order, because, listen, all these things you're chasing after, money, women, drugs, alcohol, trust me, they're not going to get you anywhere. Like, it's not going to take you anywhere. Like, What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Like, seriously. I don't even need to tell you Jesus is coming because that's so obvious it's coming. But at the same time, the dragon is getting ready for war. The devil is angry. He's furious. I don't know why he hates mankind so much, but he's so furious. This is not the time to play around. This is not the time to follow your friends. This is not the time to go to church and have one leg in, one leg out. This is not the time to be dressing immorally. This is not the time to be sleeping around. This is not the time to be stealing. This is not the time to be part of a gang and be killing and stabbing people. This is not the time for that. This is not the time to be deceiving people. This is not the time to be living a double lifestyle. This is the time to get your life right with God. This is the time to start repenting. It's not a 1 hour repentance. It should be a continuous process. This is the time to walk away from anything that will hinder you from going to heaven. This is the time. Like, this is the time. This is the time. Listen, this is the time. Okay? This is the time to start preparing yourself, because from the way the word is telling now, you don't need nobody to tell you that this is what the Bible says will happen at the end time. We are at the end time. And there's a power called the enemy, the devil, the dragon, the crooked serpent, that only God can defeat by his angel Michael is going to come and defeat that. But, and most of us think, oh, these small battles we're fighting, you battle with fornication, it's the devil, you battle with loss, is the devil, you battle with covetousness, is the devil. The devil's not even been released yet. You're fighting all these small demons and you can't even defeat them. How are you going to defeat the devil when he's completely released? This is the time to get serious. This is the time to follow God with your whole heart. This is the time to have a fear of God before you tell a lie. Think God is watching me. This is the time to turn your life around. Honestly, this is the time. We do not want to get to the point where it's too late. And even me that is sharing this message, when I got the revelation of this vision, it took me a while to absorb it. I was like, literally couldn't move, and that's why okay, I'm gonna share this after like as I'm gonna do this in a week's time, because I just need to sink this in, because it's easy for me to come here and just tell you all about this, but have I really searched my life? Have I really made sure that I'm thorough with God? And I'm in the process of doing that constantly. Every day that I wake up is a gift. It's a gift for you to get your life in order. Doesn't matter what you, as long as there's life, there's hope. Just repent. Just forget. The word cannot offer you nothing. That is the devil's lie, that he can give you the world and then take your soul to burn for eternity. No. This is the time to get right with God. This is the time. Your lady sleeping around, selling your body for money, for designer goods, for things that will not profit. Give it up. And your men stealing, committing rituals to get money, killing your family members. This happens a lot in Nigeria. But whoever part of the country you are listening to this message, it doesn't matter. Just give up that thing. Just give it up, because the money is irrelevant. You think about it. You came to this world with nothing. You're gonna live with nothing. You can gather all the Range Rover you want, gather all the mansion you want. When you die, you're not gonna take none of that. You're gonna leave it behind. So what do you really need to invest that you're gonna take in your soul? That's what you need to start investing in your soul. Please share this message with people. That God,
Yes, I'm going to stop the video right there. And she's saying a handful of things, especially for the people out there that see this video. They really need to really listen to what she's saying. Not saying, you're going off by, but just take heed of the things that she said for you to repent, turn around. Then this dream that she's had, Salakia, even though she doesn't know, I don't believe she knows the truth yet. And I seen that she said that she was in Nigeria. I'm sure over there she may have heard the truth, or maybe not. I don't know. But I believe a woman like that, the Most High would most likely save. If she, he may have mercy on her. You can see she got her head covered. She's prophesying, but she's telling the dream. She's basically telling you the dream. She's telling you the dream. She's not telling you. She's not teaching the Bible to you, anything. She just prophesied to you. She had her head covered. She can look. She looks like she's submissive and she's humble. But you know, right now, I mean, how things are looking, I don't know. This was a year ago. So this is the book of Job 12 and 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So with that going on, I mean, she could be she's deceived by that Christian doctrine. So therefore, if the Most High pull her out of that, hey, he definitely had mercy on her. But let's go into the dream that she had. So let's jump into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 29 and verse 3. It reads, "Speak and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, our power. Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which have said, My river is mine own, and I have made it for myself." Right. So this is what Esau does. He's so prideful, he thinks that this whole earth is his. He thinks he can control. Well, he had the power was given unto him. And we're going to get that in the book of Job 9:24 later on. But he thinks that since he has so much pride on him, he thinks that he controls everything. And that's the spirit of the Most High put on him. So therefore, in the end times, which we are in, so they can fight. All right? So this is a future prophecy right here. And this is Revelation chapter 12 and 7. And it reads, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels." So this is letting you know, in the heavens, you have Michael and his angels, and then you have Esau and his military. They're fighting. They're fighting in the heavens. All right? Verse 8. "And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven." So they knew they wasn't gonna make it up there. Above the clouds. They're up there, they're fighting. I mean, come on, you're fighting against the chariots of the Most High. You're fighting against the archangel Michael and his angels. Come on, man. They see that they were going to be defeated. All right. Now, her dream said that the serpent, the dragon, was pinned up against the wall. Correct? But it was angry. It was just slithering around like an angry serpent, an angry snake, ready to make war, as she just said. She said how it opened up its mouth like an I forgot the animal she said, but the troops started coming out in the different chariots. This is what was going on. This is what's going on in future, okay? Verse 9. "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." So it's letting you know they did not prevail in heaven, in the heavens. All right? So that old serpent, that the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the earth, is that same spirit, that old serpent back here in Genesis chapter 3. So let's go ahead and read this about this spirit of it wasn't Esau at the time, but this was a spirit back then walking around the midst of the garden to deceive Eve. All right? This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. And it reads, Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh our power had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For the Most High does know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. So the serpent so subtle to get Eve to go off from what she was commanded to do. She was the weaker vessel. And this subtle serpent, this conniving serpent, he knew this. He knew this. So he came after her to give her his ways of the philosophies and things of that nature. She knew not to take the She knew that she wasn't supposed to take the fruit of that tree, meaning the philosophy of that way, because she was already commanded to go a certain way. Okay? So now, since she knew this part, and then she knew the good part that the Most High had gave her, so she knew the good and the bad, she would be known as gods, and that was good. So I'm jumping ahead. Verse 6. Let's jump to verse 6. And it reads, And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, knowledge, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, it was so pleasing to her flesh, and to tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat. So she obtained that knowledge, that wisdom, that philosophy that the serpent gave her. And then she tried to combine it with what she already had. So this was bad, and this is good with what the Most High had gave her. The law, statutes, and commandments. All right? And it reads, She took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. So he also took on the same thing. Verse 7, And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked. Why? Because they had the truth. They had everything, the law, statutes, and commandments. This is how they knew that they went off. And it reads on, And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. So this is that same serpent, all the way back from the beginning, trying to mess up the line of the Most High, the line of the sons of God. Always trying to get them to go off. Why? Because the serpent was more subtle than any other beast in the field. As the scripture says, the children, I believe it was the children of the wicked, are wiser than Daniel, roughly paraphrasing. But let's jump back into verse 9 again. And it reads, And that great dragon was cast out. This is the back in the time when Michael and his angels were fighting in heaven. And it reads again, And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. How does he deceive the whole world? By his ways of life, his philosophies, his witchcraft, his media, everything. He makes it seem good and is pleasant to the eyes, the lust of the eyes and the lust of the flesh. This is his ways of life. Very subtle as a serpent. This is the same serpent back in this is the same spirit of this serpent back in the time of Genesis. That red dragon. Okay? The devil. And it reads, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels cast out with him. Verse 10, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach, YAHAWASHI. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. So it lets you know he cast. Well, let me read some more. Let's read that again. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuseth them before our power day and night. So this is what the serpent does. He gives you a whole bunch of stuff for you to do, for you to go off away from what the Most High told his people to do. He deceives them, but with his left hand side power, he goes and he tries to make a sacrifice unto the Most High, and he accuses the people of the Most High. Look, you see how they're going off, but he constantly puts pork in every single thing. Oh, you see how they're going off, the Most High. This is this serpent, this dragon, so slithering, trying to slither his way back into good gracious with the Most High. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's going to accuse us day and night, constantly, because he doesn't want to go for the punishment that's about to come for him. All right? Verse 11, and it reads, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. And how did they overcome this serpent, this dragon, this devil, Satan? How did they overcome him? The prophets, the men of the Lord, the hopeful elect, they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. This is YAHAWASHI, when YAHAWASHI died for the sins of Israel. All right? And it reads on, and by the word of their testimony. So now you see the men of the Lord, they're out there on the streets, on the highways and the byways. They're preaching, they're professing. This is the word of their testimony. The true doctrine of what was supposed to be preached, and what is supposed to be preached throughout the whole earth. So let's read that again, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. So they're going to be pushing this word in sincerity and truth. They're going to be going out there every day, putting videos on, posting throughout the day and night. They didn't care about their life anymore. They just went all in for YAHAWAH, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, constantly, day in, day night, day in and day out. Salakia. So verse 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So what did her dream just say earlier? Let me go back to that. I believe it was around this much.
We're all trading and buying. We're all, if you trade well, you go to heaven. You don't trade well,
No, I think I go a little bit back.
to come up for battle.
We're around here.
Dragon, and in the mouth of the dragon, there are men that are ready to.
Let's play it one more time right here.
That they're going to come back to kill it, and I'm like looking at it, so I forget about what I even came to the store for, and I just started looking at this dragon, and this dragon was like demonstrating that he was so angry in the war, and he'd be moving around like a serpent, like a snake, but was a dragon, and it opened his mouth, and in his mouth there was like. This dog was ready for war as well. So it was like the people that are coming to kill him, but he was ready for battle as well. So he opened his mouth, and in his mouth it was like I saw like chariots and men with bows and arrows in the mouth of the dragon. Literally, I saw like I saw like it was like
And what did I just read? There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So this is before when the dragon opened up his mouth, and she seen chariots and arrows and bows. This was them getting ready to go fight the angels. All right, let's go on some more.
They were all aligned. They were like an army. They were all like in position, in place. This men. It was a strange sight, because this is a dragon, and in the mouth of the dragon there are men that are ready to come out for war. And in it just opened his mouth like an alligator. His mouth was like the mouth of an alligator, and I could see that in that the mouth that's open, there were like little arranged like little men, and they had like this they were in chariots, and they had like arrows and bow, all in position ready to come out. So it was as if the dragon was ready to spit them out to come out for war. So the dragon was very angry and wanted to come out for battle. So, and I was just like, I was just like looking at the dragon. I was so intrigued, like, why is this not killed? Why is this not killed? And then that was the revelation. So I remember when I woke up that morning,
and it wasn't killed, not yet. The dragon was not killed. Now, when we're at verse 12, now it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So now, when she said the dragon, she's waiting, I think later on throughout the division, she said that the dragon becomes loose. I mean, the dragon isn't loose, but when he becomes loose, that's when all hell is going to break on the earth. And she is exactly right, because it lines up with the scriptures. Just as verse 12, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, meaning everyone. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. He's coming after the Israelites at that time. He knoweth that he just fought these angels, and he didn't even kill no angel at all. He couldn't see that he was gonna even beat them. Guess what he's coming to do? He's coming down to come and kill the Israelites. You can see he's already ready. She even said it. Let's go on some more in her dream.
It was actually the enemy trying to steal it from me, but then I think I went back to. I was probably mostly in the morning. I was reflecting, and the vision just came back to me. I'm like, "Thank you, Holy Spirit." And I spoke to one of my pastors about it, my mentor, and I'm thinking like, "This is some strange dream. I don't understand what it means. Is this some power of the father's house or mother's house?" My pastor broke it down to me and said, "It is God is just giving a revelation and the vision of the end time." He said the dragon represents the devil, the old serpent in the Old Testament. He was the old serpent. In the New Testament, he has become the dragon, and he is the reason why he's pinned to the wall is because that's the power of God that's pinned him to the wall. But he's going to be released very soon, like end times. Nobody even needs to tell you that end time is coming. Like, we are in end time, but the dragon is ready for war. And he said the whole market thing was the fact that life is a market. We're all trading and buying. We're all, if you trade well, you go to heaven. You don't trade well, unfortunately, there is heaven and there is hell. And, we came to this world with nothing. We're going to leave with nothing. Our souls are so important. And this dragon is very ready for war. I'm telling you. And I know that when it is and I know it is God. So the vision, when the guy said they're going to get something to kill him, it is the angel of God that is coming to kill him. It's not like no human being can kill that creature that I saw. No,
And she's right. Yahawashai and his angels, they're going to have to take out this Esau. They're going to have to take out this dragon. We alone down here not going to be able to do it. We cannot do it. We need Yahawashai and his angels to come down here and to subdue the heathen. She's exactly right.
So he will be killed, but he will be released to wreak havoc before he's killed.
Right then. What did I just read earlier? He will be released, and when he's released, guess what? That's him coming back down to the earth to bring havoc. Jacob's trouble.
The end time, y'all, is so close. The end time is so close. Like, the devil is raging. The devil is raging against us. Like, he's not playing games. He is raging. He is prepared for war. And the good thing that, you see, those that are in the market trading and selling in life, we're even lucky that the dragon has not yet been released. Because if the dragon was released, that market would have been turned upside down. He'd probably be spitting fire and, his men of war. Yeah.
And there you go. The dragon will be released. And when he's released, trust me, really released, that's when the Most High gets him off that wall, as she says, that's pinned in the market. When he's off, he's ready to make war. You can already see it. So I got a couple videos right here to even show how this man is already ready. We can see it. So here's one about the Walmarts and what was going on. This is just a little small clip that I'm going to play. Tune in.
Monday night, Walmart stores across the country suddenly closed, supposedly a result of plumbing problems, they said. Tonight, Hillsborough County Commissioner, who worked with Walmart for years, says he has plenty of questions. ABC Action News investigator Adam Walser joins us live with what he's learned. Adam?
Well, Brenton, in Midland, Texas, which until Monday was home to one of the top 10 busiest Walmart stores in the country, the city building official told me his plumbing inspector was sent away when he offered to help secure permits. While the company claimed to have plumbing problems, a longtime employee of a tax service located in that store said she never saw a plumber or an out-of-order restroom in 3 years. Now, this was the scene at the Brandon Walmart Monday night during a 5-hour store closing sale. That store pays more than $243,000 a year in Hillsborough County ad valorem taxes and collects many times that amount in sales tax revenues. The store appeared to have been fully stocked with perishables when the sudden closure was announced. Fresh cut flowers were on hand at the Tulsa store. The I-Team has learned that no plumbing permits have been pulled in any of those cities. Permits in Midland, Texas showed that 70 plumbing fixtures were just replaced in an 8-week period 3 years ago.
And that was the cover-up for what Esau was doing. He said that it was down, it was supposedly they had to shut down because of plumbing issues. They had no permits pulled, nothing. They even had the problems fixed 3 years prior, as he just said. It's mysterious. Walmarts are closing all around different parts around the earth. Slovakia, in the United States. Why? Because they're being set up for the FEMA camps. They're already being set up. This is Esau. He's already at work.
Were closed during the renovation. Hillsborough County Commissioner Victor Chris says Walmart officials didn't even mention plumbing issues when they reached out to him to inform him that 400 people would lose their jobs.
All of a sudden, quick action, just like that. He knows, but he had but a short time. Let's go ahead and get into this with the FEMA coffins.
Okay. All right, guys, here we're investigating reports of FEMA's coffins in Georgia. Evidently, FEMA's been stockpiling over 2 million coffins nationwide, plastic coffins. No one knows why. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it seems pretty creepy. They would have coffins. And there they are. Now, at first glance, they look like chambers for septic tanks. Then, at second glance, you realize there's no trespassing sign that they have ends. Septic tank chambers do not have ends, and they are stacked pretty high. They're plastic. There are acres and acres of them. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why FEMA would invest in coffins? It's kind of a grim prognosis. That one's numbered with the number 12 on it. I don't know what that means. That one's number 11, stack 11. We can't get out and tape this because that'd be trespassing, but I could open my door at least. They seem to be at least a high. Seems to be about at least 9 acres of them all around the railroad tracks so they can disperse them easily around the nation. Now, there's some theories that there are FEMA death camps all around the nation that these will be supplied to. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I saw some YouTube videos that seem pretty credible, but I'm still, on the fence about that. But I'm gonna, put this video on YouTube, and you guys give me reasons why FEMA should have coffins, and why would they have so many plastic coffins? What are they planning? It's just, it's kind of mind-boggling. They've been making them for years, they say. And, let's see if we get some more footage. The place is called Vantage Products Corporation. We're on, what road are we on?
960 Crowell.
960 Crowell Road. Or 960 Almond. And Vantage, let's see, Vantage Products. They're all locked up, they got the lids there. It's a plastics company, I'm assuming, since they're all plastic coffins. It's a little creepy. I have a padlock on the gate right here. It's a little odd how they have them so close. They have them right by the road. It's almost like they want someone to take them. Big corporation. I don't see any security. Yeah, I see a security camera. Stop the car. Go up a little bit. I'll show you the security camera. Right there. Right, between both of those buildings. Parking. We're still, we're not really trespassing yet. There's a security camera. Right there. Security camera. And slow down. Stop. Trying to get the sign. I don't know if you can read the sign because of my camera and the glare, but it's Vantage Products Corporation. And they just have tons of these plastic coffins. Some say they're plastic coffin covers, but those are too small to cover a regular size coffin. 1. 2, it's not the state law that you have to have a plastic coffin cover. And 3, why would FEMA want them? FEMA's not a corporation, they're in. Let's see if we can count how many of these things are. At least 10 high. 1 pallet, road cut. It's 20 high. Well, yeah. And let's get the trespassing sign. No trespassing. Let's register those all around. I think they're ready to be put out there.
As you can see, this dragon, this white man, this so-called white man, he is ready. He's ready for war. He's ready for the battle. We at the end times, man. So let's go ahead and jump into this next article right here. This is a little small article right here. And it's called Retired FBI Agent Told Patriot Groups That Obama's Feds Have Set Up 30,000 Guillotines. In Pensacola, Florida, retired FBI agent Ted Gunderson tells a gathering of anti-government patriots that the federal government has set up 1,000 internment camps across the country and is. And we can read it right here. From Dim Underground in Pensacola, Florida, retired FBI agent Ted Gunderson tells a gathering of anti-government patriots that the federal government has set up 1,000 internment camps, FEMA camps, across the country and is storing 30,000 guillotines and 500,000 caskets in Atlanta. Where was this video just taken at? Vantage, what was it? I think I just put it in my phone. I believe he said, Vantage Product Corporation. Let's look that up too after this. Therefore, the day the government finally declares martial law and moves in to round up or kill American dissenters, really meaning the Israelites, the 12 tribes, you blacks, you Hispanics, and you Native American Indians. And he says they're going to keep track of all of us, folks, Gunderson warns. So he even knows. What was that? Vantage? Let's see what this says. I think this one. Well, this is just a Facebook page. Well, plastic fabricator. There's the address. Well, we can see they got Jake up here working for him. He making his own damn coffin. Yep, it's right here in Georgia. But yeah, you can see Esau, he's ready, man. I don't mean to go off. So this red dragon, who is it? Let's find out. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Everybody keep asking, who is Satan? Who's the devil? Who is this old serpent? Who is Salakia? Who is the red dragon? Who is this dragon? It's Esau, man. Everything points back to Esau. It's not the damn Arabs. It's not all that other nonsense, man. It's Esau. So let's go into the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 6. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. So the Most High revealed it until this time. This is the Most High. He started to reveal him. He has revealed him basically, Salakia. He has lifted up this man's skirt and we see all the abominations and everything that he's doing now. Verse 6 again. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. We can already see it. He's closing down damn Walmarts. This is back in 15 when I wasn't in the truth. I didn't know about the truth at that time. But I knew something was going on, something fishy, because all of a sudden, how could this main store in Brandon just shut down out of nowhere? That was the talk of the town at that time. Now, you start to see all these different FEMA camps. You got different articles, FBI agents. They're telling you, you got different articles about the 30,000 guillotines. You got caskets all around. You got the casket Salakia, and you have the FEMA camps all in subject areas all around the U.S. This man's already at work. But guess what Jake is doing? They want to be in this damn fucking folly, man. Verse 7 again. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. That's what the prophets are doing, the men of the Lord. We're destroying this man by the spirit of Salakia. We're destroying him, whom the Lord shall Salakia. Let's read that again. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. It is us, the men of the Lord, the men who's doing the work. We are professing this man's judgment. We're telling him he is the wicked. That is how the Lord is consuming him with the spirit of his mouth, through the prophets. And it reads on, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. What is that? Who is that? That's YAHAWASHI and the angels. He's gonna come. You're gonna see chariots filled across the sky. Every eye shall see. And that's gonna destroy him. His kingdom will be done forever at that moment. It's gonna destroy with the brightness of his coming. It's gonna be so bright, and it's all gonna be glorious in that day. So verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And you can see everything's a big joke right now. Everything's a lie. The philosophies, the school. You got to go to school, get good grades. Then you got to go to college and then go get in debt. And then when you go find this job, if you find the job, you got to go pay the loans that you took out just for you to get this piece of paper. I mean, it's all crooked. It's all crooked, man. Everything's crooked. This whole system's crooked. This fiat money system that we on, the paper money is nothing. They give you this and say that this is how much it is, but really, it's all digitized debt in the computer, and they tell you that this is how much it is, but really the money's worth nothing when you really look at it. This economy is going down. You can see everything, the philosophies of this world is done. All wisdom and knowledge of this world will come to naught, and the only thing that's going to stand is the Holy Bible, the scriptures, the Most High, YAHAWAH by Hashem Yahawashi. He's going to confound everything. And for our people, the 2/3 of our people, they're going to get caught up because they love this white man and his system. They cannot see that he is the dragon. Here she is. She's saying the dream she could not see, but it's because, just as it said right here in the book of Job 12 and 16, and it reads, with wisdom, Salakia, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his. So we can plainly see that most of the world is deceived through this white man, this so-called white man. So I'm going to go ahead and end this lesson. It's already around 11 o'clock. Hope I didn't make this lesson too long. But hopefully everyone was edified. So I want to give another double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who have taught me this truth and who rule well. Enough respect and salutations and blessings out there to the Akim that's pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. The Akim, keep pushing, keep going, keep the faith. We're at the end, but we can see how the prophecies are going on right now, that the end is nigh. We're at the very end. We're at the last marker of the race. Just keep going, keep the endurance, keep the